glad that Esme had a toast on experience today, because that is what I hope that I will bring to all of you tonight, is to learn about the different skills that are necessary to bring together not just an award-winning speech, but a speech in general. The different things that are necessary so that you can feel confident in selling yourself while speaking. The greatest attribute of any speech is if you can remember it. Which brings us to our first point. Make it memorable. When you are creating speeches, and even myself, when I have created speeches, the one thing that I've always thought about before I even get started is how will they remember the speech? Is there something that I will do, say, or act on that will allow the audience to remember my speech? Your audience is here on a path and on a journey. They want to know where they are going, and they want to know why. So have structure in your speeches. You want your audience to be able to comfortably understand where you are going throughout your speech. One of the greatest attributes to a great speech is being able to take that speech and talk about it through yourself. I've always said that you need to open your eyes to your own book of life. Thank you. Appreciate that. Works for me. I did a speech once talking about when I lost my best friend. We were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and a fight started. The idea of the speech was to talk about the challenges that we go through in life and can you get up from them. And I talked about how we both got shot. I survived, he didn't. I lost my best friend 22 years ago to gun violence. And I survived. And when I came off that stage, I had so many people walking up to me, not only talking about the speech, but saying, you know what? I had somebody I lost like that. I've connected now with that individual. It was a typical Friday evening at the Caesar House. The kids and I were prepared for movie night. Popcorn, hot and ready. Drinks, chilled to perfection. And me, an adult beverage. The feature film, The Lion King. Now, my daughter, Raja, asked me, Dad, why do you love this movie so much? I said, well, aside from the lessons to be learned, well, it reminds me of us. I am Mufasa, king of this jungle. You, Simba. Your sister Rael is the hyena. And your mother is Scar, always plotting to kill me. But here's your transition. But it wasn't the movie that caught my heart that day, that touched my heart that day. It was remembering Linda Ellis's poem, The Dash, that made me realize that they will always remember and cherish these moments together forever. See where I'm going? The idea is, the first idea was sitting there watching the movie. But I transitioned to giving you a message of how important it was for us to be together and for them to remember. Can you imagine how I looked jumping out of a plane? It went something like this. Make sure that your ending is so powerful that it would allow people to get up off of their seat and say, you know what, I want to do that. or I think I'm going to change my life and do something, or I'm going to start doing this from now on, because you heard something that was so powerful, and the way the speaker ended it, you knew that's something I want to try or do or say or whatever. Now, I don't think a lot of people are going to jump out of a plane, but the idea was, at the end of that speech, I did go back by screaming, "Are you ready?" And everyone's, no. But they remembered the speech. If you can tie your speech up like a little bow and bring the beginning back in your end, then they will remember what you said.
Be short to the point. That was a great speech. Use it, make it memorable. I take more risks, be stronger in the beginning, and make sure I kept tying it back in.
And to be strong. I think that's a very key point.
So he engages you, he makes it interesting, he just doesn't sit there and stand in a mundane way. He's fun, he's a lot of fun.